That, my friends, is what you call a pep talk. That was Jackie Bradley Jr.'s adorable little daughter. I am Michaela Vernava, your host of Red Sox Now. That speech got me inspired. I'm sure you're inspired, so let's get right to it. The Red Sox coming off a loss to the lowly Orioles, but don't let that distract you from the fact that they are on a historic run. The Red Sox lead MLB with 71 wins and own the major's highest winning percentage. This is what that 71 win feeling looks like. Now let's put that 71 win feeling into context. The Red Sox 71 wins are their most ever through their first 103 games of a season. And prior to Tuesday, the Red Sox were 40 games above 500. That's a benchmark they hadn't reached since September of 1949, when the club was a season best 96 and 56. And despite Tuesday's loss, the Red Sox have been so good that they can finish under 500 the rest of the season and still win 100 games this year. JD, do you love me? Are you slugging? Say you'll never ever slump. Y'all, I don't know about you, but JD's got me in my feelings, hitting his 30th and 31st home runs of the season on Tuesday. He's the 10th player in Red Sox history to hit 30-plus home runs in his first season with the team. Here's a look at the other 9. And look at this lucky little Sox fan out in Baltimore. JD told him he'd try to hit a dinger, and his first time up to the plate, he delivered. And call him UPS, because the deliveries didn't stop there. JD added his second home run of the night in the 8th inning, bringing his season total to 31 dingers and making him the sole proprietor of the most home runs in the league. That's even better service than Amazon Prime. Now turning our attention to the mound, Drew Pomeranz, who'd been dealing with left biceps tendonitis since June, made his return to the Red Sox rotation after returning from his injury rehab assignment with AAA Pawtucket. Unfortunately, his return left much to be desired. He took an L on the night after allowing 6 hits and 4 earned runs while striking out 4 and giving up 2 walks through 4 2/3 innings pitched. Fortunately for Boston, though, the rest of the Red Sox rotation has been fire as of late. So with that, it's time now for this week's Quality Starts presented by BioFreeze. David Price was dialed in against the Detroit Tigers on Friday, giving up 4 hits while striking out 5 over 6 1/3 innings of work. Chris Sale also focused Sunday afternoon, striking out 9 batters over 6 innings of scoreless pitching. And Ricky P! 2 separate rain delays, no problemo for Rick Porcello. The righty tossed 6 scoreless innings against the Orioles on Monday. The Sox bullpen, on the other hand, bit of a different story, especially Joe Kelly. In his last 4 outings, Kelly's pitched 2 1/3 innings, giving up 6 hits, 8 earned runs, while striking out zippo and walking 5 batters in that time.
He needs to get better. I don't know how we're going to do that, but you know, that's a guy that is very important to what we're trying to accomplish. And right now, we don't have that guy, so we gotta keep working, get him right, and you know, his stuff is there. It's just a matter of trying to get it back to what he was.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke or even slightly bent, fix it. And that's just what they did. The Sox acquired Nathan Eovaldi from the Tampa Bay Rays in exchange for minor league lefty Jalen Beeks. An important move considering their arch AL rivals acquired Zach Britton from the Orioles in hopes of bolstering their already incredible bullpen. The Sox will hope their latest acquisition will assist them in keeping pace with the Yankees and the Astros.
We've had some starting pitching injuries. He gives us depth in that regard. He will step into the rotation for us at this time. He also can be a guy that can slip into the bullpen as time goes on also, if that ends up happening later on in the year. He's been a very effective pitcher. I think also, too, which is great, he's been part of the pennant race in the AL East. He's pitched in New York. He's been part of the experiences. So there's a lot of things we like.
Let's now check in with Casey McDonald for our Social Drive presented by Ram.
Time for your social drive, brought to you by Ram Trucks. So while the Sox were worried about rain down in Arlington, the Rangers are bundling up. Today, the first day in a while that the temp is over 100 degrees. 98 the high, and these dorks are clowning around. They're wearing beanies and parkas and warming their hands with their breath. I'm sweating just thinking about this. Speaking of warm weather, a tropical destination, kind of. It's Darrelle Revis's final day as a Jet, so the team honoring his nickname and sending the 7-time Pro Bowler off with a fake Revis Island in front of the team headquarters with palm trees and sand. I kind of like that. And sticking with football for at least a second, the Eagles Twitter and one of their own having a little fun. Roster move. Philadelphia Orchestra acquires baritone saxophonist Jason Kelsey for one day. Did you know he played? It's very cool, and it's all benefiting the Eagles Autism Challenge. That's your Ram Social Drive.
Social Drive is presented by Ram. Come in now to the Ram Summer Clearance event and get a great deal today.
The all-new Ram 1500. Comfortably, the most luxurious truck in its class. The most capable Ram 1500 ever, and why more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
What's up, everyone? What's up? Hanging out in my old home right here. The house we built. Yeah. Fenway Park.
The team heads back to the house Big Papi built on Thursday for a 10-game homestand. The Sox host the Twins for a 4-game set, followed by a pair against the Phillies, which will be the first time the Sox have played a team with a winning record since July 1st. And then, dun dun dun, they close out the homestand with 4 games against the Yankees. One guy who's going to want to do better home cooking is Brock Holt, who hasn't homered at Fenway Park since August 13th, 2016. However, he does seem to be heating up the stove in his last 3 games at Fenway. He's hitting .385.
Hi, my name's Hudson. What inspired you to play?
Hey Hudson, that's a good question. I think I just always enjoyed playing baseball. Since I was a young age, it's just something that I enjoyed doing, and it's always something that I wanted to make a career out of, and you know, I'm very fortunate to be able to do that right now.
Hello, my name is Oscar. I have one sister. Do you have any siblings?
I do, Oscar. I have an older brother and a younger sister. My older brother married with 2 kids, and then my younger sister is about to get married this coming November. So we're a growing family.
Hello, my name is Johanjo. I like to go on YouTube and listen to music or dance. My favorite artist is Daniel Caesar. What is yours?
Those were some good dance moves. My favorite artist, I've got a lot. I listen to a lot of country music, Texas country in particular. Guys like Randy Rogers, Wade Bowen, Cody Johnson. I guess one of the more popular guys, I would say probably Chris Stapleton. That's kind of the music I listen to.
My real name is Jaciel. People call me Jaxia. Do you have a pet?
I do have a pet. His name is Tank. He's a chocolate lab. He thinks he's a small dog, but he weighs about 90 pounds. He is a big part of our family. My wife is absolutely obsessed with him.
Well, that's it for this episode of Red Sox Now. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again next week. And in the meantime, make sure to keep up with all the latest on the Red Sox on NESN.com. There's never a dull moment, and you don't want to miss out. We'll see you next time.